Hello everybody, welcome back. Hello to Delta, Blade Vap, Boulder Dash, Sylveon, Lonely Tuatara, who is listening to Vap FM, Bootsukoi, hello, Game Pro, Chylith, hello, Stumbles. How's everyone doing? My mic is not off. At least I hope it's not. I mean, I can see that it's picking up my voice. It's a little farther away from me than usual. Let me move it a little closer. Does that sound better? Mic is on. It's off. Totally off. Mic is cheese. Wow. What's got cheese on your mind today? Other than just, like, the general enjoyment of cheese. Hungry. Okay, yeah, fair. So today I am continuing to work on this Ho-Oh piece. It's getting close to being done. Well, it's like halfway there. And I've got a whole bunch of reference images open here. That's so true, Boulder. I ate so many veggies today, it's good that I am, but I want more unhealthy stuff now. Well, cheese is not necessarily unhealthy in a moderate dose. Okay, my stream manager is being really weird right now. There we go. It was saying I was offline. Sad. Someone said cheese. I've been summoned. Hello, Yeetus. Says Mecha. That's a good ho-oh noise. So I worked on this rainbow that I want to sort of start near the head and then swoop around. Today, a lot of what I'm going to be working on is the clouds, because on this side, just as a refresher, on this piece here, it's got the like pink and purple sunset clouds coming up on one side and then the fire coming up on the other. So I want like each side of Ho-Oh to have like nice normal clouds, screwed up evil fire clouds, and then in the middle Ho-Oh with the rainbow. So it's kind of like a symbolism thing, like a yin and yang, life and death, you know, all that. So this painting is going to like continue. Now my camera's all messed up. This is like the top half of that painting. Let me go ahead and adjust my camera's lighting because it adjusted really hard. Come on, camera. There we go. That's better. Add cheese to it. Pride Month is ended. We don't care anymore. Corporate your painting right now. Is it July already? I guess it is July 1st. Oh my gosh. That snuck up on me crazy hard. It does not feel like it's that late. Hello, Aquatic. Phew. I can't believe it. That's nuts. I feel like this month just began, and now it's July again. I guess that makes sense, though. The 4th of July is this weekend, so today would have to be the 1st. Darn. Okay, so we're going to be doing these sort of oily, black, intense looking clouds coming up from the building. So I want to get some purple, some Van Dyke brown, and some black on my palette. There's also just a little bit of like a normal tan color coming up from like right here, but we shall see how much of that actually shows. Canada Day. The month did begin. You're technically correct. Yin and Yang, life and death, peanut butter and jelly. Well, I meant the last month, Boulder, but thank you. Hello, Fluffy. The best kind of correct. Time for Pride Month too. Disability Pride Month. Is that July? Also, is the music audible to you guys? I'm playing some Deltarune music from chapter 4, I think. And I don't know how well you can hear it. Trying to get like a good reference image of like when there's smoke from a fire and it's super dark smoke. I guess I'll just look up dark smoke from a fire. I don't know, I'm overcomplicating this. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Yeah, I want these to be like fires from like chemical plants and stuff, like really nasty fires. Music could be higher. Okay, let me crank it up a little bit. How is that? Hello, Vivi. How are you? Sylvian says it sounds good. Bought myself a new charge cord for my phone. That's right, yours broke, didn't it? If I'm not mistaken, July is Disability Pride Month. Well, happy Disability Pride Month. Every day I learn some more. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this reference image here that has a really good color scheme for the fire. And I'm going to upload it to my little mood board that I'm looking at, and then we will start painting these clouds. And for anyone who wasn't here on Sunday, we did actually hit our subscription goal very handily. We've hit the 100 subs, so we're going to have a celebration stream on Sunday. So please be there on Sunday if you would like to participate in the celebration stream and the giveaway. Okay, there we go. I got some nice, beautiful clouds. The trick is, I have two monitors, but I feel like I never have enough space for all the stuff that I want on my two monitors at once. So I have to do a lot of rearranging objects, but I think I've got this how I want it now. Now the music is too loud. Okay, I'll turn it down like half a notch. How's that? Barrels of cheese. I'm already loving this piece. Thank you, Vivi. Fires could have more of the feeling that a corporate warehouse is burning down. Oh, God. What's up? Hi, Riley. Riley is on a 30 stream streak. That's 1 month of vaping. Modal, thank you for 71 months. Blast my speakers. Thank you, Modal. 71, that's crazy. Remember when I couldn't collect channel points? I figured out what it was. What happened? 1 month indeed, says Riley. Okay, I'm going to get to my big brush here. And I'm gonna start with these clouds that are right by Ho-Oh's tail. These are going to be the lightest smoke. Got them outlined in pencil, and they continue right where they left off in the painting of the legendary beasts. Often the part of smoke that is directly off of the fire will be sort of light, and then the higher it goes into the sky, the nastier and darker it looks. So that's what I'm trying to emulate here. I even want a little bit of orange in this part because it's like fresh off of the flames, like right above them. And then as we move to the right, I'm going to significantly darken the flame. Oh, sorry, the smoke. I think this will make Ho-Oh's tail stand out really nicely too, because it'll be like, you know, smoke right up against golden tail feathers. That'll look very sick. And then I'm gonna grab some of my purple, mix it in with the black, but I don't want too like pure of a color, so I'm adding a little bit of the Van Dyke brown as well to give it this like organic, almost like murky tone. There we go, going around each tail feather, carefully and with love. And the clouds are going to have a rumply, billowy edge. The neighbors' kids are playing outside, if you can hear them yelling. It's funny, just the other night when I said that no one's been setting off fireworks in our neighborhood yet, people have started doing it. I brought it into existence by claiming that it wasn't happening. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna put this down for a minute and let the paint settle in somewhat. Let me catch up on the chat here. Ruffle the Flash emulator interacted with it weirdly. Oh, okay, interesting. Modal redeemed +1 Dratini. Anything for you, boo. Okay, I added one in. Oh, that's not in the right position. Let me move it over a little bit so it's lined up with the band. There we go. A brand new modal. I mean, a brand new Dratini has entered this world. Spaghetti. Emulate Catherine, piracy is illegal. And I would never pirate a video game in a way that meant that I got caught. Ruffle can emulate Twitch? I recently finished drawing my doomed OCs. An angel-affected idol made a wish to box up the painful memories, trap themselves living a husk of toxic positivity. And a cheerleader who's made a wish to seek revenge after being bullied to the breaking point. Yes, their wish corrupted into a monster of their despair. I don't know what doomed with a capital D is. Is that like a specific show or game or something, or is that the name of your like setting? I don't have the context, but it sounds sick. Modal, that's what I'm wondering. I'm very confused how they interact. Removing Ruffle from Chrome makes channel points work again. How strange. The real points for the Ruffle we deactivated along the way. Why, thank you, Bat's eyelashes. Dink, dink. Brand new modal. Love that anime. Flare redeemed -1 Dratini. Flare, how could you? Bye, Flare. I thought it would be funny. Okay, that is funny, actually. I'm gonna remove a different one though. I'm gonna remove this one that's like right next to the chat box, so that Modal's Dratini has a minute to live. Oh, that's really funny. I shouldn't encourage this behavior. However, it's very funny. It's unaligned! Vivi added +1 Dratini. Okay, I put it back! Redeemed, you're taking too long. Not that one. That one was my favorite. The one you removed specifically. Twerks. I have 70k points. Our Dratinis are holding hands. What hands? I do love this song. This is one of the best songs on the soundtrack for this chapter. This next layer of clouds I'm going to make a little bit darker. I want them to feel sort of layered as the plume gets bigger. I think that'll look cool. And then each of these plumes is getting sort of pulled up by the beating of Ho-Oh's wings. Wow, my neighbors are having a downright booming conversation outside my window. Sorry about that. Oh man, that's really funny. I think they probably just don't realize how much I can hear it from my office window. Groon, thank you for subscribing for 36 months. And Auroran, thank you for redeeming +1 Dratini. I need to catch up on the chat in just a minute. Let me finish this layer first, and then I'll see what you guys are up to. At this point, the clouds are almost black. This is going to be like the thickest part of the clouds. And then farther up, I will make them a lighter color because they're becoming diffused by the beating of the wings. I'm going to switch to a tiny little brush. Nice, okay. I'm just gonna put my brush down for a minute so I can catch up on everything. Stumbles redeemed -1 Dratini. Beautiful. I'm just gonna go ahead and vanish one. Love finds a way, says Modal. More like a setting. I'm making a magical girl out of the witches from Magica Magic and Magia record. However, zombies got involved in the making thanks to the animation of zombie stage. It's gonna be unaligned again. Stumbles is hurting me, Dot specifically. Stumbles is public enemy #1. Execute order 66 on Boulder. You're taking too long, it's taking too long. You're too. You're too bright. Mamma mia. I love this theme. Song sounds like Inspector Gadget. I love the memes this thing has spawned. Hydrate so you don't become a raisin. Thank you, I will. That's a beautiful emote, by the way. Best non-spammed mini boss, by the way. Butterfly in the sky, I'm extremely high, reading rainbow, says Groon. A joke. Something about property. Auroran redeemed +1 Dratini. Okay, we'll add it back in. Hell yeah. I think we should get the Fortnite VAP as an emote. I think it's too long to be a GIF emote. You didn't open a parentheses, obviously we're not joking. And I'll do it again. I need a hummingbird emoji now. I can't tell you what I'm up to, VAP. A ladder? Are you stuck, Fluffy? I love this freaking theme. I got sweet corn at the store and ate it tonight. Ooh, that sounds good. Someone asked Fluffy how many mice it would take to fill a given volume. You certainly can. I will do math about it. By the way, did anyone notice I got the emote wall working again? Look at those VAPs floating around. And I also set it so that it keeps the emotes up there for longer. Vivi redeemed 1 more Dratini. Excellent, thank you. I'll add in this one that's screaming in VAP's ear. Could you in theory draw a monster hunter creature considering they're fairly natural looking? They're very inspired by fantasy. Yeah, I actually have before. Fluffy, how many mice would it take to fill the Adriatic Sea? Auroran redeemed on-screen celebration. Yes! Beautiful. What monster hunter monster are you thinking of? How many mice would it take to fill the Adriatic Sea? That's so many. I'm here doing something else, which for legal reasons I cannot disclose. Too long to be an emote. Too long, you say? I think GIFs can only be a certain length if they're like animated emotes. You know, like you were taking too long GIF. 500 speed Victorian Fortnite emote to make it short enough. This just in, a friend of mine made another Pokemon animal hybrid inspired by mine. Oh, sick. Umbreon X Bunoy Monter. I want to draw Xenojiva. I don't know what that is. I'm so uncultured. I don't know a thing. I'm so happy the emote wall is working again. We deserved this. Okay, so now that this has all been given a minute to dry, I'm going to lighten up the bottom edge of these clouds here. Elder Dragon from the Monster Hunter World. Okay, let me look this up. Xenojiva. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Oh, this fella. Yeah. I know this critter. I love the eyeballs. Very good. Simple baby alien dragon with many eyes. The rest is just imitating eyes. Like those animals look like they have many eyes. Well, still not a wrong description. That's true. Very cool design. Thunkful. Okay, let's continue. We're gonna listen to this extremely ominous soundtrack while we continue. This next layer of clouds is actually going to be a bit lighter. It's going to be more purple. Most of the sky in this image is going to be purple, so I want these higher up plumes of smoke to be kind of reflecting the sky. I think that'll look cool. Go in with a tiny brush to do all the details, but I'll get the broad strokes done with my big boy brush. The BBB. It doesn't just stand for the Better Business Bureau. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. Alright. Now I will go in and get the edges all nice and cleaned up here. Especially when you have these rainbow feathers, like you can't be sloppy with it or the feathers will just look really bad. So I'm going so carefully around the edge of each little section. This paper is starting to really warp because I've put a lot of layers onto it so far and I have more to go, so I'm hoping it'll hold on a little longer. You can see though, that's why so much paint is pooling up here at the top. I'm gonna have to soak some of that up. Either that or I could just tilt the paper and force it to drip down. There we go. That's better. You can kind of force the paint to go the way you want. Let's see. SS tier design regardless. Xenojiva is basically a baby black dragon, which black dragons are the closest things to gods or demons in that universe. Ooh! An adult is a red dragon. I guess it's a baby red dragon, besides me. Burble! Anyone ready for Somata? I don't know what that is. I'd love to see a Vito emote. Admire Fool's Gold Venomoth, by the way. Red and white Fatalis are black dragons. Sneaks up behind Katie with a party popper while she does close delicate work. I want to go to AC. So many new friends I made are going. Oh yeah, that is this weekend, right? Or is it next weekend? I think it's this weekend. I think it's this weekend, and Anime Expo is also this weekend. This is like a big convention weekend. Let's see, approximately between 5 and 12 times 10 to the 18th power mice. Recently learned why you say rainbows are a pain to paint recently. You wouldn't think so, but they really are. I had some difficulty even getting this one on the canvas. What's so matter with you? Oh my god, shut up. In what mythology? Quintillions of mice. We're talking Eastern European? Gotcha! You did! Revealed to me in a dream. Headcanon! That's like source, I made it up. Paint continues to pool in that one spot, so I'm just gonna keep forcing it to spread out a little bit. I'm happy with how mine turned out, but getting it to look good and dry properly and layer right is obnoxious. Yeah, it's so obnoxious. Did you enjoy streaming earlier? Asks GamePro. Could you swim in an ocean of mice? I don't think so. I think the problem is that it's something to do with density. I think the density would not be correct. I'm not a buoyancy expert, but I don't think that you could probably swim in that now. Last emote and beginning. Egg get. That's really good. I do really like that. Alright, more beautiful clouds. I'm a little bit following my heart with the shape of these clouds. Like they're sketched out, but I think certain like energy in paintings can only really be captured if you like feel it out in the moment, you know what I mean? Part of what I'm listening to. Very energetic Deltarune music tonight. Kind of helps me figure out what I want to do. Clouds are getting like smeared apart by the force of the wind. Okay, I got you in the chat. You're not an expert of boy ants. That's your my gold, silver, crystal hack, shiny hunts. Some versions of crystal hacks add blue eggs if they're shiny inside. Gay mobster entomologist. I'm an expert in boy ants, see? Blade, thank you for the 10 bits. Grew and Bus rolled their chat today. I was gobsmacked the song we were listening to lead into it. What song? Indeed, just the right amount for a nice big hug. That's so funny. I always knew you were a gay mobster. Oh yeah, someone gave me a gift sub to Groon's stream today. Thank you to whoever that was. I got like an email about it while I was vacuuming. And I was like, what the heck? Much appreciated. Oh, I thought you meant a different song led into the bus roll, not literally just you got bus rolled. I understand now. I'm gonna put a little bit more purplish blue down in this very corner here. Some weird song called Motorcycle Chase. Motorcycle, motorcycle, motorcycle. I'll email you or you're vacuuming back. This is a threat. That's fine. I don't mind. You can, I mean, yeah, whatever you want, man. Ooh, doing the sky is going to be so interesting for this one. I can't even imagine. In a minute, I'm going to start doing some of the rendering on Ho-Oh's body and on its feathers. I just want to wait till this part is more dry so that I don't accidentally put my hand in the black cloud and smear it. That would be bad for sure. I feel like I opened too many references of Ho-Oh here. If such a thing were possible. I have a lot of pictures of it. bad. Okay, well, the first thing I want to do is that Ho-Oh's tail is actually technically multi-toned in a lot of reference art of it. Not all art of it, but many arts. They have the base of the tail has like a darker golden color, and then it gets lighter near the end, so I'm definitely going to implement that. Needs a little more gold to it. There we go, that looks better. Oh, this song is so good. Just wants to look at the rainbow chicken. That's really all I want. Ban the Nightbot. I shan't. My Nightbot is my only employee. What would I do without it? I'd say, Jeeves, bring me my hot cocoa, and nothing would happen. Can't have that. Without Nightbot, I'm nothing. Katie can look at a little rainbow chicken as a treat. It honestly, it's really funny, like, I like most Pokemon, but it's easy for me to forget that, like, obviously I like my favorites a lot more. Every time I go to work on this painting, I'm like, yay! I'm so happy! Clay's like, wow, you're in a really good mood. I definitely do like it more than all the others. I could be an employee if you paid me. Oh, no. By employee, I do in fact mean like an indentured servant, to be clear. Nightbot is not getting paid. Should only drop all the time. That would be funny. There are artists out there that are like that. They're just like, this is the theme that I draw, and I will not be iterating, and I will not be taking questions at this time. It's like, you know what? Cool. Good for you. Rebranched to Ho-Oh Comics. An intern. Yeah, Nightbot's like my intern. My beloved intern. Who just doesn't do a very good job at anything. Nightbot is trying, I think. Just gonna do a little bit of work on the head feathers and the feet. Awoo is in about a month, so all of a sudden I'm like, oh dang, I need to finish getting stuff ready for Awoo. I've got all my orders in for various, you know, equipment and merchandise and so on, but I just want to make sure that I've crossed all my T's and dotted my I's and so on and so forth. What did the Nightbot do? The word slave is not a slur, Nightbot. That's a... What? That's actually crazy. Sorry that happened. Let me pull open Nightbot here. Moderation. Blacklist word/phrases. Okay, literally none of the words that you said are in here. Boulder said, you know, you could kick AI out of your intern program and replace it with true, genuine human or mouse slave labor. It builds character. The only thing I can think of in there that possibly could have gotten Nightbot angry is the word slave. Okay. That's... what the heck? Okay. The word... Oh my god, this is such a mess. Okay, stop, everyone stop! There is a different word that is similar to kick that I think that Nightbot might be catching in its filter. Also, the word pregnancy is banned because you guys got insane about the word pregnancy a couple streams ago, and I forgot to unban it. Holy crap. I'm trying to think what happens. It will time you out if you go for 2 in a row, so, you know, don't do that. No, I didn't ban the word kick. There's a word that's similar to kick that I think Nightbot is, getting mixed up with. Let me just go ahead and turn down the, sensitivity on this, this particular feature. Let me see, did I get it? I think I got it. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good here. I think I fixed it. I'm gonna try saying... Okay. I think I fixed it. Please don't kick. Okay, yes, I fixed it. We're good. We're good. Absolute insanity. Anyway. Fluffy, that is exactly the thing that I don't want you talking about, or I'll kill you. Thanks for redeeming Hydrate. Starlight Nova's the only person who's got a grip right now, and thank God someone does. For context, many streams ago, someone, I believe Fluffy or, oh gosh, someone was making a joke about how we've all kicked a pregnant woman because everyone has been inside of a pregnant woman's stomach when they were a baby and kicked her. And the conversation just got really out of hand and really goofy. So I tried to tell Nightbot that it should ban use of the word pregnant, and you guys will remember that when I turned on this filter, it just didn't work. And apparently, Nightbot is having some kind of a delayed cop mentality, where now it's like, oh wait, sorry boss, you didn't want the word pregnant or kick? I'll kill everyone who says that. It really was your fault, Fluffy, actually. Starlight says, maybe because I just joined the stream. The original Nightbot warning message was, it was like, I think they automatically do like Duke Nukem quotes or something, and I was like, that's annoying and unclear, so I changed it to don't say slurs, but then it's very funny that it tells you that when clearly slurs are not what's being said. I have a grip, but I did drive everyone else insane. It was Kiwi. You'll kick us apart? It wasn't my fault. That hates child and dead people. I made that joke. GamePro did. Did you say delayed cop mentality? Yes. Oh no! Sylveon! No! Sylveon! No! Sylveon got timed out! Sylveon, I'm so sorry. Please come back. Okay, Nightbot, I'm putting you in jail. Nightbot has been turned off temporarily. I can't believe this. I'm so sorry to everyone. What a mess. Being gravid is a slur. Is there a timeout removal command? I don't think so. I'm just gonna send a whisper to Sylveon and apologize. No, I didn't turn off all of Nightbot. I turned off the auto mod feature. Okay. Sylveon's strongest soldier. Just go ahead and send a nice little whisper here. A little apology whisper. Okay, there we go. I'm begging them to come back. Hopefully they see. Nightbot jailed for police brutality. I have to go put chicken in the oven. Please don't let anything else break down into chaos. I'm trying! You can go to the mod dashboard and pardon someone who's timed out. Anarchy wins! Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, Groon has fixed it. Sorry about that, Sylveon. That was automatic. I didn't do that on purpose. Hallelujah! You can't trust Nightbot for anything. This is what happens when Skynet rises up against humanity. I could unmute Sylveon if I was a mod. You know, Fluffy, you should have thought about that before you said the phrase kick a woman pregnant recently. The strongest soldiers' war crimes are forgiven. It's okay, my fault for dropping the P word. I sent you like a whisper on Twitch being like, please come back. So if you see that later, that's the context for that. Oh no, we're really crumbling into dust, you guys. I will work on Nightbot later and see if I can get this under control. Oh man, well, at least it was funny, right? It's like if something bad happens, I at least need it to be funny. Epic heavenly song playing, which is great for this scene. You really wouldn't think that my stream would be as weird as it is, considering the medium that I'm working with. It's so funny meeting people in real life. They find out I'm a painter and they're like, oh, what medium? And I'm like, oh, watercolor. And they're like, wow, that's such a zen, beautiful medium. And I'm like, right. Yeah, it can be, can't it? I've heard anyway. Rumor has it. Just gonna clean up the top edge of this wing here with my paper towel. And then the body as well. Looking good. Okay, let me catch up here. Vaporeon gets a V-chip, but it was a cheap one bought from Gimme Gold and it starts mauling housemates. True. Dratini's the only one not in V-chip jail. Got a sketchbook and I'm painting. Have fun with utter chaos. Ooh, that sounds fun. Enjoy, Starlight. That was a wild series of events to listen to while walking around a grocery store. Trust me, Toby, it was a wild series of events to experience as someone sitting at a desk. Did you foot punch a gravid human while you were at the store? Incredibly no, Groon. When I say something objectively funny, it's wildly inappropriate and demonstrating untrustworthiness and immaturity. Only sometimes. You might in Shadowbringer's medium. Are you trying to communicate with the dead? Oh, sometimes. What? Man, you make one innocent comment about human slavery and the chat develops into foot-punching gravid ladies. Shakes my head. Are you trying to speak with the ghost of the cutting board you murdered on stream? We have to use euphemisms now because of Nightbot's tyranny. She was when she got soup and salsa involved. Chatbot hates maternity leave. Back from shower. It's not like I've ever been rewarded for good behavior. Hello, Pink Dragon Sheep. Hello, Bat Blaster. What's the craziest thing Vap has done? I think probably getting skeletonized by Yveltal. If I had to say. Okay, let's listen to Deltrium Chapter 3 OST, because it's my stream and I get to pick the movie. No, not this depressing one. There we go, it's better. I agree, Bat Blaster, I agree. I'm very prone to getting songs stuck in my head. That's the one thing that I don't like about Toby Fox's music. It just gets in there. Very earwormy. I'm just gonna clean up my palette a little bit. This green and blue section is getting a little dirty. Craziest thing Katie has done is kiss Ronald Reagan's belt buckle. Yeah, I literally did. Not a metaphor. Gonna send you the most obnoxious earworms, Vat. That's fine. I'll forgive you. Badra is so prone to skeletonizing friends, he forgets to wear rubber gloves around Vap. It's not just you. That's a good point, Boulder. That's true. I guess your character did skeletonize Vap. Also, I think you can say the words kick and pregnant now. I believe I've completely turned that off here, so you don't need to use all these weird euphemisms. A lot of the inspiration Toby Fox used to run music is related to the last game I played on NSO, considering he made a hack of it. What game is that? Boulder, you rat. What? Boulder's a beautiful rat. Earthbound! Our fight is the most art I've done in the shortest time, and we're only a day in. That's very motivational. Hi, Echo. Something involving salsa. Oh, it's always something involving salsa around here. I did see that you're not allowed to stream art fight attacks. I saw someone talking about that today, because I guess it's supposed to be like a surprise, right? I might be incorrect, but I did see people talking about that today. I hope I'm not just spreading misinformation most foul. I'll have to double check on that as soon as I finish zhuzhing up Ho-Oh's feather here. I realize it needs to be a lot darker. It was way too pastel. Okay, there we go. The feather hath been zhuzhed. Let's see. Time to honk, shoot, eat shit, and kick women gamers. Oh my god. Sounds like an average Tumblr reblog chain. I'd know, I've been there. That's insane. I'll have you know, by the way, I have your soup painting stream screenshots. Oh, good! Upcoming Pokemon for Pokemon Unite are Bacon Bird, Metal Lion, Space Water Deity, and White Dragon with Bottom Feather Thingy. I don't stream because pain to set up traditional, but that's nuts if so. We can kick pregnant women again. Again? One was already too much. I assume the last time I kicked a pregnant woman was about 32 years ago. Send you some nice memories and DMs, Fab. It sounds incorrect and or unenforceable. Let me double check this. Art fight, can you stream? Yeah, it seems like you can. What the hell were people talking about then? That's so weird. I saw like literally earlier today someone being like, oh man, I saw someone streaming their art fights, like that they shouldn't, like, they should know that they're not allowed to do that, and then more people in the comments being like, uh-oh, you should tell them, like, that's a common mistake. Like, everyone was talking about it like this was common knowledge. Maybe I just shouldn't believe everything I read on the internet. Do you think? I just know that Artfight has had weird, semi-unenforceable rules in the past, so I just, like, believed it, because I was like, yeah, it sounds about right. But it wasn't. Why are you not painting with soup? Yveltal, Solgalia, Palkion, Reshiram. Those were gonna be my guesses. 32nd birthday is in November. Happy almost 32nd birthday in, like, what is that, like 4 months away? So not really almost. Unenforceable? Yes. Incorrect? Knowing art fight. All of them are legends. Speaking of, is anyone else doing art fight? No fun allowed. Happy to totally believe everything, as long as it's from me. Well, yeah, of course. Me, child, but I need to draw first. I'm doing art fight. Another super real fact you for sure should believe is snakes have feet. Little tiny cute feet. Someone's kicking a woman pregnant. We should probably tell them they're allowed to do that. Give me your account. Art fight is down for me. Cloudflare effed up. I know it goes down like every year because it gets too many hugs. The ocean is soup. It's been hammered by so many people. Snakes have feet and sharks are smooth. Been alive for 30 seconds? It's got a Q right now. Oh, interesting. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta Q what you gotta Q, as they say. Okay, let's work on the inside of Ho-Oh's tail. Sometimes I'll go to the Pokemon Center website just to see if they have any fun new products, and then it'll put me in a queue for like an hour, and then I know that it must be that some new Pokemon card set is dropping actively. That's how I find out. So Ho-Oh is dispersing the storm clouds? Yes. Oh, they're like smoke clouds from the tower getting burned. But yeah, like same thing. 2 paintings, 5 sketches in 1 day is nuts. I doubt I can keep this pace, but I'm happy so far. Wow, that is an intense pace. What if Flare and Altario see? Would it be a cloud flare? Yes. Enjoy your housework, Echo. I hope it does. I usually wait a few days to start art fighting, so I'm not frustrated with the website. Did it literally start like today? Is that why it's all down at the moment? Did you know that if you step forward 2 feet... Oh my god, I can already tell I can't read this message. Let me try again. Did you know that if you step forward 2 steps, back 2 steps, 1 step left, 1 step right, 1 step left, 1 step right, hop in place, punch the air, access your main menu, you activate debug mode? No one's been able to do it since no one knows the keybind to menu. Tomorrow I plan on ordering myself a Vaporeon plush. My first year Toby, I'm inexperienced, didn't know, I just got hugged to death. Today was art fight. Toy House is also struggling. Yup, that makes sense. That's tradition. It wouldn't be art fight if it wasn't just an absolute dumpster fire. I'd almost be disappointed, you know? Cha-cha slide. Let's see this reference image bigger. It's a little bit bigger. Okay. I want to make his legs a little darker. I'm gonna grab a purplish black color. Kind of got his talons like balled up here in like a closed fist shape, and then the marking around the eye should be the same color. Watching Cinti at the same time. It's like a Barbenheimer. For some reason I was thinking about that rumor about Mewtwo's design. Okay, so you know how Ape Ink became creatures? I think so. The lag time builds character. Oh man, Fluffy, I can't read that. I'm sorry. Everyone's just gonna have to read that in their heads and smile and nod. It's too many words. I can't do it. It sounds like that video of that kid who's talking about his dream. Have you seen the final boss of Mother 1? I don't know. Speaking of, I was gonna get a little treat drive-through dinner on my way back from groceries. The drive-through was super backed up because even though there were like 2 lanes, no one was using the second one. All the cars were in the middle of the 2 lanes. Whoa, what the heck? Why? When are you gonna join Art Fight? Not this year. I strive to impress Vap. Responsible dinner at home for Toby. Wow. Heck yeah, responsible dinner. The alien seems to have inspired me too. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Redeemed read Fluffy's message. My dinners are almost exclusively irresponsible, if at all. If someone cheers at least 20 bits, I'll read Fluffy's message. I'm holding Fluffy's insane message hostage. I overheard something about Art Fight rules. Is there anything I can help clarify? I think I just straight up heard some weird misinformation. I thought that you weren't allowed to stream your Art Fight attacks, and apparently that's just incorrect. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I just heard a lot of people confidently discussing it, and it's simply not true. Very weird. I was simply fooled. Auroran, thank you for 24 bits. I will in fact read Fluffy's insane message. Fluffy says, did you know that if you step once forward, step back 2 step, 1 step back forward, right step back, step for 1 for back, step word 1 step cha-cha real smooth, you menu your step 1 forward, step 1 punch key? I'm gonna go ahead and pin that so everyone can enjoy it along with me. It's very good. Turkey and gluten-free pasta with tomato sauce and cooked carrots. Oh, are you gluten intolerant? What, says Groon? Yeah. Never heard that. Read the message, L-U-I. Thanks, Auroran. We can always count on you to support Fluffy's insane ramblings. Alright. His eye is a pure, bright cherry red color. I kind of made it pink in my first pass, so I'm going to darken it up with this one. Yeah, that looks sick. I got 40 bits from that? Did I? Let me check here. No, it's only showing 24 bits. Did 40... Were you trying to spend 40? Have to draw a derb for 20 bits too. It's fine, okay. Good news, bad news. The good news is I got more hours. Thanks for the support for VAP. It's the best. I have to admit, I did kind of enjoy reading that message. 24 plus 20 from Fluffy Bomb's message. Oh, you're right. Okay. I'll just read it again, but really, really, really fast. The bad news is tomorrow starting at 8 a.m., so I need to go. Alright, sleep tight, Blade. I also cheered 20. I didn't realize that the effect did that, but no, you're totally right. Okay. Did you know that if you step 1 forward, step back, 2 step, 1 step backward, forward, right, step back, step for 1 backward, stepward, 1 step, cha-cha, real smooth, your menu, your step, 1 forward, step 1 punch key? I have Boulder, yes. Thank you for asking. I've had that dream often. I think I got most of that message right, actually. It wasn't perfect, but I think a lot of it was okay. Oh, goodness. I'd really like to play Mother someday. I just never have. It's on my to play list, which is quite long. Alright, there's Ho-Oh's little neck collar thingy. Whatever the heck that is. She refused to draw a dragon. I just don't have any paper other than literally the canvas that's right in front of me. That was honestly very impressive. Thank you, Fluffy. I have an English degree. My problem is that I think I'm so funny. I really do. Did they finish a hack of Earthbound that turns it into a retelling of Mother 1? Did they? Been in the works since 2007. Did they? Look at Bap over here flexing her English degree again. You're very funny. Did your mommy tell you that? Yes. In front of the rest of us degreeless fools. Some of you have degrees. I know that for a fact. There's at least 5 people with degrees in here. There's 23 of you, so I'd take that bet. I think so. I mostly just like the music from that series. English degreeless. Oh, okay, I see. I have a degree in comp sci. Very nice. Did my music stop playing? Oh, there we go. No, it's still playing. So I have a PhD in PvP. Does that count? I don't know. Sometimes it feels like VapChat is a PvP-enabled zone. And it's like not even on purpose, it's just kind of what's happening. Even the Twitch like staff is like, I don't know how that happened, that's scary. If you could have a degree in anything, like right now, and it would just come with all of the relevant knowledge from that degree, just snap your fingers, boom, you have a nice 4-year degree in topic of your choice. What would you pick? Nightbot PvP'd me. Thank you for redeeming Hydrate. It's not a PvP zone, it's a CVPW zone. Chat versus pregnant women. Shut up! Game design. That's a very good answer. I was gonna say music myself, but I think I might just change my answer to game design. I think you got it right. Either music or game design. I wouldn't go and like pay for a 4-year degree in something like that, but comp sci for sure, concept art for game design, a drawing degree or coding or 3D modeling. Ooh, 3D modeling is a great answer. Come into some lovely hoe. Hello, Raspberry. How are you? Chemistry really stumbles. That's such an interesting answer. It would be kind of cool, though. Oh, this is just a bunch of sound check music. Let's skip it and listen to a real track. There we go. I learned comp sci because I want to do game programming. Shouldn't I be learning JavaScript instead of drawing fan art? Java is the one language that I have studied. Doing alright, eating some Taco Bell currently. I really want Taco Bell right now. What the heck? That sounds awesome. I haven't had Taco Bell in ages. Mechanical engineering? I'd use that to make miniatures. Oh, Toby. My man. That's a good answer. And mechanical engineering is a very difficult degree, so getting that one for freezies, I feel like, is a good answer. That's like an efficient use of your magic here. Oh, this song is so good. Chase my dream of being a witch doctor in a swamp. Oh, right! That's why you want chemistry. Good point, good point. Sorry if I made anyone hungry. Here's a scene I was working on a while ago. Oh, I'm sorry. I've turned links off. Links are not allowed at the moment, so it just shows up as stars for me. You can always throw it in the Discord though, and I will look at it later. I think I fixed the clip problem with Nightbot, by the way, where it wasn't letting even clip links be posted in the chat. I believe they should be allowed now. Fingers crossed. It's so funny how many indie games will just throw in a rhythm section with like no warning, almost no practice, and then just never revisit the concept. I feel like that's almost like a rite of passage if you're an indie game developer. Just torture the player for a few minutes. Night in the Woods is like the one exception where they actually like let you do it a bunch of times. But even then it's a little cruel. It always messes me that Java and JavaScript are not related as languages. That's very twisted. 3D is great. I'd use it on something useless like liberal arts or an art degree. That's fair. She has allowed kicking in pregnancy. It worked. All I see is stars. Never mind. Is there like a different bot that does what Nightbot does, but like less bad? I don't mean to be mean to Nightbot. I'm sure he's trying his best, but my goodness. There's Seribot, that's mainly for bots. There's me to keep bots out. Ad break over. Welcome back. Okay, I think I can work a little more on the clouds now. Everything is dried pretty good. Is there a day bot? I'll be mean to Nightbot. I think I have a grudge. Honestly, understandable. I can't even think of the last time someone got timed out in this stream. It just like so rarely actually happens. I felt bad that that happened to you. I'm so sorry. It wasn't on purpose. Oh my goodness. At least now you're completely justified in your dislike of Nightbot. Okay. Now these clouds match the ones that are down below. We're gonna do a little bit of pink outlining. The neighbor's kids got RC cars recently, in case you're hearing that buzzing noise outside. I live in a pretty quiet area, so kids can just play in the road with their toys and not really worry about anything, which is nice. I'm always like super careful backing out of the driveway though, just because there's so many kids with toys outside. I just never know where they're gonna be. And my car is so old, it doesn't have backup cams. In fact, all my cars are so old. All my 6,000 cars are so old they don't have backup cams. Hello, Mound O Meat. I like your Daramaka emote. Sometimes I get bots sending messages about getting AI bots to watch your stream. That's crazy, Fluffy bot. Fluffy in a really low effort robot costume. It's okay, Lamau. No, we love Nightbot. Nightbot is so stupid and non-functional, provides near endless entertainment. That's true. Saribot is what I use. Ban those bots so fast the chat doesn't even see. And a Ludicola, beautiful. Sari is aggressive and now fun, way too competent. Boulder hired me, then took away all my toys. That's not an RC car, that's my sweet new ride that I beat up a bunch of children for. Oh, not fun, not now fun. Actually, I'll change my answer. 3D modeling or coding. No art degree, my family will hold that over me and refuse to acknowledge the skills I built up through just doing it without external help. But you can always tell them, like, hey, this was like a magic wish that a streamer gave me, so, you know, magic is real, etc. They can. All of them? I didn't even know there were that many cars. Can I post your panicked apologetic whispers on the Vapcord? Yeah, of course. It's hilarious. Down to 6,000 cars, huh? Sad that you had output. Whoops, sad that you had to sell the other 3.4 billion. But I often don't even pay attention to my Twitch chat because that means alt-tabbing away from the OBS feed, capturing output from my Switch. I'm gonna rebel against fate and go get an irresponsible takeout dinner from a different place that hopefully won't be inexplicably backed up by no one using the second lane. Toby has given up on responsible dinner, and you know what? Good for you. Kicking pregnant women, encouraging children to play on the road. Gee, do you think Katie hates kids? That's a fascinating spelling of the word road, Boulder. I know this is besides the point, but wow. Are we finishing the Magic Peacock? We sure are! Hello, Goat Mutt! I'm not sure if I'll actually finish it on this stream, but I'm making some good progress, which I'm happy with. I kind of just like put this down since the last stream, and I felt a little bit intimidated to work on it, so I'm really happy that I'm back at it again. Sometimes it happens when I get like the first wave of work done on a painting, and then I'm like, oh god, if I make any changes, I'm just gonna mess it all up. Which is like not a super helpful mindset, believe it or not. Not a super productive mindset. Okay, so we've got all these big, billowy clouds rippling off into the sky. It'll be so fun to do the Lugia counterpart to this and do like underwater scene, but like with the same level of detail. Oh, it's gonna look so cool. Because I always loved the loading screen where Lugia's like flying along the sea floor, and it looks like it's like beating up like silt from the sea floor with its wings. I just always thought that looked so cool. And its eyes are like glowing, like I think they're glowing red maybe? Simply very sick. Almost 11. Responsible dinner is not happening. No, it's a common mindset. I certainly get that. I saw a headline, a man in Delaware was killed when a camel fell on him. Oh no, in Delaware? I used to be from there. Well, I mean, I don't think you used to be from there. I think you still are from there. He had an exotic animals permit. How did a camel fall on anyone in Delaware? How many camels fall on people annually, do you think? They're really big animals, so I'd have to assume, like, not... probably more than whatever we're thinking. Camels are freaking huge. They're so tall. And they don't get up very easily. Alright, let's work on Ho-Oh's green feathers now. What is it called when, like, you don't like a piece of media that much when you experience it, or like on your first pass, but then as time goes by, you like really like it? Is there like a word for whatever that is? I feel like I've been having that lately. And I don't know why. I'll just often, like, I'll see a movie or read a book or play a game and be like, eh, that wasn't really my thing. And then, like, a couple weeks later, I'm like, actually, that was my thing, though. I just didn't know. I was foolish. I just feel like I'm in a very obstinate mood lately. I've had like too much like sensory input the last several weeks, like too many things have happened. So maybe my mind is just like, I don't want to like this thing because it just doesn't want to like have any more input. It's kind of funny. Toby changed to a different point of origin. Ooh, I used to be from Pennsylvania. I still am, but I used to be too. It was kind of weird for a camel to kill someone with lung cancer. Hey, they have that power, yes. Growing on you, like a tumor. An acquired taste, like a tumor. It's TV time! You can't just make up words like that. It needs a fancy foreign word, like Gloucester sheaf or something like that. You could say it's moldy, disgusting at first, then it grows on you, and you realize it's not that bad. That's called being fickle. It's just unusual for me. I feel like usually I'm pretty, like, enthusiastic and easy to please with media. I mean, there's still things I don't like, but overall, like, many times I've left the movie theater and been like, I thought that was a good movie, and all my friends are like, dude, that was actual poop from a butt. You really shouldn't know how to eat mold. Some mold is fine, I think. A little bit of mold is fine, probably. Who knows? I'm not a mold doctor. It might also just straight up be like a little bit of a nostalgia goggles thing. There's like a joke about how like with Zelda or with Pokemon, like the most popular game will always be the one that came out like 5 or 6 years ago. It won't be the most recent thing. It's always like the thing before. What would you say has grown on you? I saw the movie Sinners, and I think like while I was watching it, I remember being kind of critical of it, of various scenes. But now I'm like, dang, I really want to rewatch Sinners. That was a banger. I feel like I often will have it with Deltarune, like while I'm playing a chapter, I'm a little like, oh, I don't know if this one's landing for me. And then I finish it, and like within a few days, I'm like, oh, Deltarune. That was a really good chapter. I'm trying to think of another good example. I read Project Hail Mary, and while I was reading it, it struck me as being kind of awkwardly written. But thinking back on it, I'm like, no, that was a banger. I can't think of other examples. And it was kind of awkwardly written. Like, Andy Weir's writing is just a little bit, it's a little bit Reddit. But, you know, that's the beauty of it. I've read several of his things. Everyone's a little bit Reddit, you know? It's fine. It's good for you. Healthy, even. Oh, I love this song. Alright, wings are looking a little crispier. Let's see, you can have a little bit of mold as a treat. Speaking of movies, Vap, have you missed Closure Day? I have not, a tumor. I cannot have a little bit of mold. I have a lot of mold on a regular basis as an inevitable punishment. Isn't it that humans have had access to mold? Is that mold had access to humans? It's a mutual partnership. You can have a little bit too. Deltarune is 200% fire. Is being Reddit bad? I mean, it can be. I don't think it's inevitably bad. I'm gonna go try a responsible dinner. Wish me luck. Being Reddit is cringe. Being cringe is free. Good luck, Fluffy. Being Reddit is Reddit. Reddit has both the most polite and reasonable and helpful internet users and also the most deranged, more so than most websites. It can be both. Such a Reddit thing to say. And I mean, I say this as someone who regularly goes on Reddit, to be clear. I don't think I said that. I'm on Reddit all the time. I'm not casting stones from a Reddit-free house. I am squarely a millennial. I can't seem to stay away from Reddit. I was thinking the subreddits I'm on tend to be the silly ones, like proper animal names. I like, what's this bug? That's my personal favorite one. They're really good at identifying bugs. I also use iNaturalist fairly often, the app, but what's this bug is just so fast and helpful. You're right, damn. Hello, Hero R, how are you? Reminded how old word for giraffe is a camel leopard. Well, that's basically what it is. That makes sense. What's your favorite Reddit page? Yeah, what's this bug? I'm trying to think what else I like. There's a good baking subreddit that I go to that has good recipes. Squarely a millennial. Is everyone in Georgia getting takeout tonight? This place also has a line. So do I. The song is so good. It's so good! I've been liking premature truncation lately. Whoa. Our Bugs is not a place about insects. Doing good, just got out of VR. Very nice. There's blood sheep specifically for cardinals that are molting all their head feathers. Ooh! There's a lot of good Reddits for, like, budget-friendly, like, recipes and stuff like that. I can't think of a good one right now. I think there's one that's just literally called, like, budget recipes. One are just, like, helpful resource type Reddits. And I appreciate that. I think that's nice. The few subreddits I frequent are various hobbies, but they all kind of actually suck. No, I don't, Boulder. I saw an XKCD about iNaturalist how the most observed animal in the United States is the eastern gray squirrel. Oh, that makes sense. We've got those things everywhere. Favorite Reddit thing is when I end up there looking for an answer to a really mundane question, and the comment section is just bananas. What are your sucky hobbies, Stumbles? That sounds so aggressive, but I'm calling them what you called them. I'm not trying to be mean. That's a new good, if you guys are on a date and you don't know what to say to a lovely young lady, or otherwise, tell me about some of your sucky hobbies. It's so good. Everyone loves to hear that, I think. Hello has oval-shaped pupils, like so. Eastern gray squirrels make great paintbrushes. Our sucky hobbies are baddie. We all got that one sucky hobby. I do, honestly. Everyone needs to keep this appropriate, 100% PG, but what is your mediocre or sucky hobby? Because I do think that everyone has one. Mine would definitely be Pokemon TCG. That's my most sucky hobby. I love it, and I can't seem to stay away, but boy, it sucks. Watching Truly a Vaporeon. Nice! High five! Recently, I was looking up tips for reducing back pain while doing dishes. I found a post where some guy was really hard selling an advice book to the point of offering to buy it for OP. Oh my gosh, unfortunately, I feel like I know the book you're talking about. There is a book about back pain that people always bring up online. Pixel art, or do I not understand what you mean by that? Kicking Boulder the Rat. It's not the hobbies that suck. Every subreddit is people asking the same questions over and over and over again. That's so true. Nice, 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 nice. Making characters and dress-up gacha games. Oh, that sounds fun. Hiding hundreds of tiny ducks in our house. Oh, do you have those little plastic ducks? I only have cool and swag hobbies, says Toby. Well, that's because you're the main character, bud. Come on. Duh. Let me find the post so I can see what the title is. Yeah, the baking subreddit, the one thing I really don't like about it is exactly to Stumble's point, which is just people coming in, posting a picture of cookies that did not turn out right, no recipe, no information, and just saying, why did my cookies come out like this? And it's like, I don't know! I don't know! No one knows, because you haven't given us the information. Ooh, it makes me angry. It makes me so angry. This music is how I feel when someone posts asking why their recipe came out like dookie. And then so often you'll get the answer and it'll either be that they straight up weren't using a recipe, they were just trying to eyeball how to bake a cookie, which is crazy. That's not how that works unless you're like very experienced. Or they're like, I don't know, I got it off this AI generated TikTok. I can't believe this recipe isn't working. It's like, alright, well, I mean, and you guys know I don't like rules particularly. I'm not a big rules person. I'm not a stickler for the rules, but baking really is just one of those categories where, like, unless you are pretty darn experienced and know what you're doing, you gotta follow the recipe. It's pretty delicate process baking is. Or at least stay close to the recipe, you know? It doesn't have to be perfect if you really, really, really don't want to follow it. But, like, you know, try to stay nearby, within, like, shouting distance of the recipe. It's kind of like hiking, right? Like, it's cool to go a little bit off trail, but don't go so off trail that you don't know where the trail is anymore, or you're gonna become a missing persons story. Clouds are starting to look cool. I'm gonna skip this creepy song. There we go. Mind Body Prescription is the book the guy was hard selling. Oh, that's not even the classic back pain book that people are always shilling. That's weird. Do you think that was like his book? That's really funny. How weird. Come to think of it, I've ditched all my sucky hobbies. I only have unsucked hobbies now. Nice. Go to the baking subreddit, post a picture of your glur, and ask what's wrong. I thought you said what the time is. There's one I like called Meal Deal Rates. Ooh. Oh, the other thing that I like to do on Reddit, that reminds me what you just said. There are multiple subreddits for just rating frozen dinners. I think it's literally just called like frozen dinners or frozen meals, and it's just straight up people like very sincerely just giving reviews of various frozen dinners. So like if you want a frozen dinner, go check it out. Some of them are a lot better than others, apparently. And I love it. There's also one that's just like snacks, and it'll just be people like sharing pictures of snacks or candies. I love those. I think I'm in the DVD collection, woodworking, and strange collection subreddits. Ooh, strange collection sounds fun. I don't think I have any sucky hobbies, just hobbies I suck at. Oh, I feel that. I love the post where someone posts something they cooked, substitute a vital ingredient with something else, replacing eggs with, I don't know, carrots, saying the recipe sucks, giving it a low review score. I hate those. I would think that it was his book, but he was offering to buy it for the person. How strange. Entitled Reviews is a good, funny, also grumpy baby birds. Oh, I like, I think it's called Choosing Beggars or Begging Choosers. That's just people complaining about free stuff. There's a clear frozen dinner hierarchy. I agree. Clay is really into pot pies. He just eats a lot of frozen pot pies. Sometimes we'll get fresh ones too if we can, but frozen is often more accessible. And he definitely has opinions about which pot pies are the best. He got really weird and parasocial with OP. It was really something. I feel like I stumbled into a thriller novel. Reminded me of the time I saw a juvenile housefinch outside the supermarket. Why did that remind you? Oh, because of the grumpy baby birds. Okay, yes. I see. It's like, what reminded you of that? What color I want Ho-Oh's body to be. I'm basically torn between, on one hand I could do a purplish blue, or I could do sort of a pale cream color. I think I'm actually going to go with a little bit more of the pale cream. I'll add a tiny bit of purple into it, but I want Ho-Oh to be kind of like cast in this golden dusk light a little bit, is the feeling. So I've basically mixed tan with purple. Yeah, I think going back to the, degree in an instant topic, I often feel like I really wish that I could have studied music composition and that I could have studied history more in depth. I really like history, but there just, kind of wasn't time and money to spend a lot of time studying these things. But I would love to know how to put together a little ditty. I think that would be great. Imagine being able to just make a little ditty. What a dream. Every frozen dinner is at max a 6 out of 10. Wow, bold take. Popular thing in the UK are lunchtime and meal deals. Tons of places do them. Set price, you get a main, a snack, and a drink. So tuna mayo sandwich, carrot sticks, cola zero. Literally billions of possible combos. Meal deal rates judges people on their 3-item combo. That's hilarious. Rude Buster. Parasocially hard selling a baby house finch on my back of pain book. Nightbot, shut up. Parasocial Hard Baby House Finch is the name of my ska band. You tell him, Game Pro. Katie, suggest me a YouTube channel to watch. Do you want something serious or something lighthearted? That will very much change my answer. Is it just me or does Toby Fox love using and reusing the motifs? Oh, it's not just you. It's Toby Fox. The definition of a leitmotif, serious or lighthearted? Yes, as someone who's never made or looked into making music, it really doesn't seem that hard. Yeah, but I've thought that before about things, and they were hard. Had a random thought about what I heard of the Mother 3 soundtrack. I'm trying to think, Boulder. What have I been watching on YouTube lately? Let me just open my YouTube. Oh my god, stop, sorry. I auto-played a video. That was really good. I hope everyone enjoyed that. If you want to listen to a funny Pokemon YouTuber, there's a channel called Luker, L-U-K-E-R. he made a number of videos that are just extremely dry sense of humor and very funny. A lot of them are like him using the rarest possible Pokemon team. If you want something really serious, there is a channel called The Missing Enigma, which is literally about missing persons cases. He basically just does very straight up reports about usually fairly well-known missing persons cases and talks about what happened, what we know, whether the case is still open or not. It's very like direct and straightforward. And then he specializes in like wilderness missing persons cases. So he'll often go out to the location where the person was hiking when they disappeared. And give you like on the ground footage of what that area is like and why canine units had a hard time working there or that kind of thing. It's very dark though, I will say, so I don't recommend that if you want something upbeat. If you want something about naval history, Ocean Liner Designs is a great channel. It's just a guy who talks about old ocean liners in great detail. I love his channel. Pig masculine motif is everywhere. Sarcasm. Oh, okay. What I've been exposed to understanding the language of music theory is literally an entirely new mathematical system. That sounds fascinating. It seems really hard, actually. I agree. Easy to make music. Gotta be hard to make good music. Just making music by ear is not that hard depending on your innate talents, but learning music is a whole other ballpark. Yeah. Do you guys like blind box opening channels? Sometimes. The world revolving. So true. I guess to be fair, I've never actually tried to make, like, a song. I don't even know where I'd start. I guess I would need either an instrument or a music-making program? Or I would just hum something and have to remember it? I don't know, though. Maybe I should try sometime. That'll be fun. Worst case scenario, I just kind of make a crappy song, and like, there are worse fates. I've made some stuff in sheet music editors. I love spooky things, Kitty. I love dark. Maybe a cute little mouse. If you were to watch the 1990s The Witches movie, it's 50 Shades of Fucked Up. Okay, yeah, definitely watch The Missing Enigma then. I think you'll like that channel. I can refer to a free program that's not too hard. What is the program? Mario Paint Music Maker? That's not a bad start. YouTube recently suggested a lot of videos about the Ocean Gate submarine, despite never having looked up much about it. Turns out it was a 3-year anniversary. Really? It's been 3 years since that happened? That's crazy. If you'd asked me how long it's been since then, like right now, I would have said a year ago, if that. Muse Score is what I've used. Oh, interesting. I know back in the day, like, FL Studio used to have, well, maybe not a good reputation, but it was used by a lot of people. But I've heard that it's not that user-friendly. Ocean Gate, aka the Idiot Squisher. That was so crazy. I remember I was at the gym when that happened, and I was like, oh boy. LMMS is kind of like any other music production software, but free. I use it a fair amount. Oh, that's cool. Blindbox channel called Torque. He literally doesn't know 90% of the characters or media the Blindbox is based on, but he knows everything about dinosaurs. Well, it sounds like he has his priorities straight, honestly. It does sound really funny, though, watching someone who doesn't know do a blind box. That sounds great. Infuriating to watch, but also incredible. Juicero? It's a Juicero. It's one of my favorite songs from all of Undertale and Deltarune. Feathers look a little better. They're kind of ugly right now. Sorry, feathers. It's my bad. I'll fix it. most birds killed by one stone. Like watching Game Grumps and their Pokemon Nuzlocke. They're really bad. It's like, I was enjoying it for a while, but they're really bad. Record was set about 66 million years ago in what is now Mexico. Boo! That's a good bit, Bat. I'm surprised Aaron knows what a Nuzlocke is. He doesn't! He's not doing it right. He's doing it so wrong. I've had to like stop watching because it was making me feel like an insane person. Because like it doesn't matter. Like it super doesn't matter, you know? But like, oh man. He's doing it the wrongest anyone's ever done it. It's interesting how you can be a musician without being a composer. You know what I mean? It's not that way for painting. Like, if you're a painter, then, like, usually you are someone who makes... Like, you are making the concept as well as the painting. But with music, you can be a very good musician and never have made your own tune. Like, that's not a requirement. It's kind of interesting. Hold up, his part psychic type. I mean, it should be. He's not wrong about that, but... Interesting. Now that I have spent, you know, several years developing a tabletop game, it's not the hardest genre of game to develop for, but it has its own trickinesses to it. And Clay and I are working on it together, obviously. Two people who get along very exceptionally well. We've always gotten along really well. But there are times where we just fight like cats and dogs over the design, and like it's given me this insight to like when I see a weird decision in a game that's, you know, put out by like a major studio, I feel like now I can like sense how many like boardroom arguments and meetings must have happened for the game to have that particular decision in it. Or like, you know, design by committee type results. I just like never thought about that stuff before, but now that I've been on the end of trying to make a decision about certain game elements, I'm like, oh boy. Okay, so the last thing to do for this is straight up like the full sky, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do on stream lest I lose my mind, because I'm going to have to do it kind of all in one big coat. So I think I'm probably going to wrap up the stream about 15 minutes early this evening because I don't want to do the next step on it yet. Tell me if that's made a post with a little advice for getting good at music. I'll post, ooh, that would be nice. I had a random thought about what the caterpillar of a spice bush volatile looks like at a certain stage of development. It's probably what Caterpie is based on. Oh, cool. Does it have like the little head horn? This part of that getting my dinner. Who's doing it the wrongest ever? The Game Grumps are playing Pokemon the wrongest anyone has ever done it. Mind horse time. You know what? Maybe I will, actually. Maybe I will. If you were asked to repaint the Sistine Chapel, what would you paint? The Pope gave you free reign. Ooh. I think I would just draw like every animal that I think is cool. If I just had like, if they just gave me all the paint and tools that I need, I would just like, I'd just draw every cool animal. I would do a tiger, I would do a horse, what else is cool? Many, many, many birds. I think it would just be sort of a big animal compendium. I think that's all it would be. Just all horses, no references. That would be insane. Can you imagine? Okay, let me adjust my camera a little here because it kind of freaked out on me. Okay, I said earlier that I was gonna do a dragon, but I didn't have the materials I needed to do a dragon. God would enjoy that, right? God loves animals. Ooh, what if I just did a big dragon on the Sistine Chapel? God would enjoy that. He commissioned the arc after all. Exactly. What do dragons look like? Well, I guess they can look a lot of ways. God loves animals so much he draw most of them. Not all of them. Dragons have like... like a reptilian head. Something like that. And like lots of spiky things. I'm just using a big brush pen so that I can work fast. I got this thingy here, and I got a neck like a crane, kind of a swoopy neck. That's the technical term. Snaggletooth, because that feels correct. And a bunch of scales. And then sort of the snake belly look here. Lots of spikes. Oh yeah, you gotta have spikes. Beautiful. It's a dragon. Something about a dove holding an olive leaf. Is it bat? Maybe they deserve to drown. I'm not reading that Game Pro. I'm doing Star Fox challenges. Look over to my second screen to see mind horses. Sure is a fierce looking horse. This mind horse is the worst I've ever seen. A dragon is just a scaly horse. That's so true. What if I try to draw a mind horse dead on? I feel like that's the hardest way to draw a horse. Just looking at it from the front. They have big nostrils. They have thick necks. They have very broad, boxy chests. Uh-oh. This is a fat horse. That's why it looks like that. They have like knobbly knees. And then their legs get really skinny. And then they have hooves. Kind of like that. This isn't bad, actually. This could be worse for sure. Yeah, this could have been worse. Could have been better. And then we'll draw the mane blowing in the breeze. And the tail blowing in the breeze as well. Oh yeah, that's a good looking mind horse. I should try drawing dragons more. I've gotten good at drawing the wings. I can just apply what I know about bat wings. Yeah, totally. That was the ears. I thought it was the torso of the horse from the front. That's so scary! Whoops, sorry. I double played my stream. It's a scaly horse. What if you draw a mind horse dead? Is how I thought that sentence was gonna end. No, that's so sad. I would never. Okay, who's streaming that I can raid? Dude, Cass Mutt has been insanely crushing it lately. Cass, I believe, is with their sub goals. They're the 147th most subscribed person on Twitch. I believe that's what they said, which is insane. Let's send a raid over to Chalk Q. Chalk Q is working on, I don't even know what. It's so cute. It looks like an art fight character who's like a little rainbow Digimon looking guy. It's adorable. Raid message is truly a raid. I will be streaming again on Friday 4 to 6 or on Sunday 6:30 to 8:30. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. Stay soggy as usual. You can though, Delta. Shut up. Bye everybody. Have a good night.
Wow, this tastes more sour than usual. Yum! Thank you, Truly of a Pork. Oh shoot, it's another raid.